Alright, and we are back with the last part of Cultist Base. Mainly going to be the Slayer Gate, and then that final battle, and then I will feel a little more comfortable in Doom Eternal, and I'll feel a little bit more comfortable at keeping the lives that I get from here on out. Doing some puzzles, not even really puzzles, I guess that's technically platforming. There's a quick time battle coming up, and I'll try it once, and if it goes poorly, I will not try it again. It is too difficult for me. I didn't realize it was going to be all of this. It's 2 whiplashes, a mancubus, and I've already died once. I've died twice now to one quick encounter. And I will not be doing that again, because that costed me a whole 2 lives. And I think there are only 2 extra lives left in this level. I like gargoyles. This sounds actually wild, but I kind of miss the gargoyles from the Dark Ages. They're annoying, but they're goofy. And there's still one more left. Free ammo. I feel like I'm not used to stopping every second in this level. In this level, I'm so used to just bum rushing it through all the encounters because, you know, I'm used to this being just a master level and not like an actual level you run through to collect things and all that. That was the worst cue ball aim ever, just in general. The more I fight against these revenants, the less I like them. Which is so funny because they're not that difficult. I just don't have tools adequate enough. That being said, he was dazed for a long time. I'm glad I have the extension on that. I don't even know why I just did that. I guess just to send a message. And chainsaw. I need my ammo. Boop. And time to get I'm pretty sure the last extra life in this game. Not in this game. That would be so funny. No, the last extra life in this level. Imagine they were like, yep, you're done with level 3. No more extra lives. That'd be insane. There we go. Puzzle complete. I remember the first time I played through this campaign and I was like, what am I supposed to do? I definitely looked up a tutorial, as embarrassing as that is. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I'm hoping there's not as much background noise, but I'm using my phone because I think I just sounded louder than I do with the microphone anyway. So I left it as is. Popping imps one by one. and it's Arachnotron time. I do remember this Arachnotron here. It's like one of the only times you actually see an Arachnotron go on the ceiling. I feel like they hardly ever actually use that mechanic. Has anyone seen an Arachnotron go up onto a ceiling that's not that one? Because I feel like they don't really do that. Except for that one example. I realized I was forgetting the Slayer Gate key. I remember the first time I was doing this and I just kept falling. I'm pretty sure I died trying to get through that gap. But I don't think I was using the dashes right. I was just being stupid. I'm nervous to do this, but it's worth it for the weapon upgrade points, which is what I need right now. I just need as many weapon upgrade points as possible. Especially since I'm not doing I won't be doing most of the quick event battles because I don't got the facilities for that. But the Slayer Gates, I think I'll be able to do for the most part. You know, part of me wishes that something like Slayer Gates could have been in the Dark Ages, but at the same time, there were also a lot of secrets that rewarded you with different encounters. There was definitely a lot of secrets where as soon as you got to the area, it would trap you and go all right, here's your reward for being curious, or punishment, however you want to look at it. I don't understand why there's 2 different low health screens in Doom Eternal. One is just the yellow text and it's just low health, and the one you just saw on my screen was the more dramatic low health. It's in bigger font, so I don't know why there's 2 of those low health screens. This may or may not be another late night for me, but we're vibing. Vibing with little rings around my eyes. I'm slowly becoming Rigby from the regular show. See, now I have the really dramatic low health screen right now. Making an imp pay the ultimate price at becoming a piñata, or making him become the ultimate prize. But thankfully it's over. Can rest easy. And it's time for more tomfoolery, but less stressful tomfoolery. Now, I don't know if that Agadon Hunter is supposed to be an Agadon Hunter, but I'm a little confused because isn't the Agadon Hunter supposed to only have 2 arms? And yet that one has 4? Isn't that a little strange? Plus, that is just absolutely massive in comparison to Agadons or Doom Hunters. But he has 4 arms. That is very different.
I do not fear you. This match is not won yet.
Bro is still smack talking. Someone tell him that he is not that guy. I think at this point I'm just wait, did I miss something? I still have 1 Sentinel coin, but it's further up ahead. I'm just being dramatic, thinking that I missed it. Riding the elevator of doom yet again. And this is when I remember, I'm like, oh wait, it's just right over here. Now it's time for the last encounter, and I can finally rest easy for the most part. Because I think from here on out, especially once I get the super shotgun fully upgraded, I think it'll be pretty smooth sailing. Especially because this encounter isn't particularly difficult. Showing the revenants who's boss. I do miss parrying though. I do miss the green flashy light of parry now. It does feel good to actually just straight thwomp on the arachnotrons, but you know, it's all good to just straight thwomp on anything. I said arachnotrons, but just literally anything in that game. Just bonking them with the mace is fun. That was a very dramatic death from the shield soldier, but it was kind of funny. Ammo time. Cruising for a bruising. I do like how in the Dark Ages more of your carnage stays on the screen. Alright, there was a bit of a jump cut there. We're just waiting for that one last whiplash. And gone. And now we can move on to the Doom Hunter base. Possibly my favorite level in the base game, just because I like fighting the Doom Hunters. And in the base campaign, this is the only level, or the next level is the only level with 3 Doom Hunters, which was the most when the game first came out. And with that, I don't know why I'm pausing, but with that, we are done. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for my art videos and all that good stuff. Bye-bye.